Hello, it's Jang here with a look at the LEGO Star Wars Luke Skywalker buildable action figure, the large action figure. This comes with officially 83 pieces, and it includes all of the accessories which have been attached here. It comes with a blaster, which is in his left hand. He comes with an extended lightsaber, which is in his right hand. He comes with a set of handcuffs for Return of the Jedi, which is hanging off his right hand, and he comes with a holstered lightsaber that's just attached to his hip right now. So all those things are available at the same time. You could leave just one on at a time, but this is what it looks like with everything built up. Let me go ahead and take this off right now. This is a nice reuse of a set of handcuffs that they made for this larger action series in Hero Factory. Actually works well. This is in a silver color, kind of a dark silver color. The blaster here is built up. It's a Technic build for the most part. Also has a system little ice cream cone piece towards the end there, which is done in a kind of dark silver color. The axle down here at the base is not intended to be part of the blaster grip. It's just to be an extra part to help him to hold on to his lightsaber with two hands. You get the one hand here in the flesh color, and the other hand is gloved in just a regular black. Not a whole lot going on with the print for the main body here, unlike with some of the others. It's just relatively subtle, as it should be. I think that's appropriate. The body is well covered with all the armor pieces, including up at the neck, and when you look at the legs, they use these Technic pieces which fill in just a little bit of gap towards the top and also give a very convenient place to attach the non-activated lightsaber. The legs are nicely done, same pieces on the front that they've used, and a nice build for the calves. These are reused, many times reused foot pieces, which even though they were originally intended to be used with robots, I think they work just fine. They look just fine with this normal human character. The head to me looks very, for lack of a better term, doll-like. It's just trying to follow the same graphic style that they did with Kenobi, so it would kind of be like if you could imagine a Clone Wars Luke Skywalker, animated series. That's how this is supposed to look. It kind of fits in with some of the stuff a lot of the stuff that's been done for larger action figures and statues of Skywalker over the years, as far as his overall look, just getting past the specifics of the kind of angular carving, the sculpt of the style of it, but how they've depicted him as a person and his age and everything kind of fits in. I'm not a big fan of it myself, but for what they've got going on here, it's very difficult to put an organic face and head on a body that's built up from these more robotic, more technical types of pieces. I think they did about as good as they could, reasonably speaking, realistically speaking. With the, also coverage on the back of the body with one large armor piece there, and the shoulder pieces fit in very well. The only real gap that ends up showing up on this that's awkward at all to me is just right under there. I guess, if you have some extra pieces, it would be good to fill that in a little bit, but other than that, there's a pretty consistent look all the way around. I actually like seeing the areas of this that aren't completely covered with smooth pieces in black. It all just works with the black Technic pieces, the black pins, and also the black bone pieces that are used inside of there. Taking the blaster off, I'll go ahead and do that, so that just comes off as one assembly. Now I can take this out, leave the axle behind, put the lower part of the hilt down here, and bring this across. That's how you can easily attach the two hands together, just using the axle there. And that's how you would hold, well, it's one way you could hold the lightsaber. You could also bring this, turn it in 90 degrees from there, depending upon exactly which pose that you want to get or you want to focus on. If you want to get it more over to this side, it's a little bit limited when you start putting the two hands together, just how far you can turn it and stuff, but you can still get a good blocking blocking motion off to this side. You just kind of have to mess around with the angles of some of these joints, because they work better in some configurations for some kinds of movement, and for other kinds of movement you kind of have to just twist them, twist them around different ways. So a little bit more difficult when you have both hands on there, but if you have just one hand on the saber, get this guy out the way, get this out the way, there we go, then it's a lot easier, because then you can really start to move this around, get all of your blaster bolt blocking shots. You can easily slice across, it's just really frees things up a lot. I think the two-handed thing is more for some specific poses, and of course the motion of the legs is very good. You can bring it all the way up past 90 degrees there. The knee joint moves pretty well. The knee joint is just a little bit limited right in here, but I don't think it's all that bad. You can still again bring it past 90 degrees coming in, and you've got the ball joint down at the feet, so no matter how you pose this, so I can just randomly just take it from there, put this onto the ground, line up the feet, get the feet flat, and there it just stands. It's the most awkward pose that I've just made right there, but it stands, so it has stability, and I think that's a really good thing about the system in general. So all told, I think this is well done. It's a good toy, good action figure. For its style, I think it actually looks pretty good to display, mostly just because of how consistent all the black pieces are. Gives you a nice just movement of all the colors and the positive space, and it's very, very, very posable. If you have any thoughts you'd like to share about this, please do leave your thoughts down in the comments. It's always appreciated. I've got more videos to bring you, so I'll be talking to you again very soon.